Is Laes heading all the way upwards of the $10 levels by the end of next week, or is this a ticker which is glory days are behind it? You should be locking your profits and walking away from. What's up, trend friends? Today we're discussing Laes under three different lenses: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a catalyst breakdown as to why this ticker is running. The what, we're going to be doing some stock analysis. The where, I'm going to be telling you guys where to get in and where to get out. So without further ado, hit the thumbs up button, and now let's get into it. Now, why do we talk about the why first? We talk about the why because in order to predict the future, we first need to understand the past. This is a ticker which has ran from $5 to $7, which is approximately a 50% move over just the past couple of days. In fact, when we go on a daily chart, this becomes a lot more, freaking visible, right? I mean, it's ran from 520 all the way upwards of $6.96 or $7 sitting at right now. So what the hell's going on, right? What the hell's going on? Is this a move that is actually sustainable for this ticker, and can it hold on to these gains, or is it going to end up like the last time when it had a lot of hype and it left people very disappointed, right? So let's get into it. So when it comes to Laes, the company announced a series of news. Now, this is one of those companies that is a media junkie. What do I mean a media junkie? I mean, they love coming out with PR. They love coming up PR. You see these blue dots that you see under these charts? These are all news, okay? News. Now, today, they did actually have some solid news regarding their uplisting in the NASDAQ. Now, this legitimizes this company to a whole different level. And they've gone ahead and they've now reached $1 billion market cap. Okay, now the thing is though is that a market cap is just dependent on stock price, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do fall below $1 billion sooner than later. All right, I mean they literally have 1.07. So if their stock drops by like 20%, there goes, or if it drops I guess by 7%, even you could say 7-8%. There goes your million, there goes your billion, right? But at the end of the day, they have done a great job. I guess anything above, I think they counted as anything above 850 million, it counts as a $1 billion company or something like that. I think it's like a financing thing. Now, going back to what's going on here. So that's pretty solid news. You know what? That's pretty solid news. You got to give it to the company. At the end of the day, I am very, very critical of Laes, and I'll explain to you guys exactly why I'm so critical of Laes. Just because historically speaking, this is a company which has been highly dilutive. Let me just clear these charts out real quick for us. Right, historically speaking, the reason why the stock started selling off over here, right, was because of one reason and one reason only, right? When we go back to the stock's history, the reason why it started selling off, it wasn't because the people didn't like it. It was the CEO selling shares. It was the CEO coming out and just selling shares and selling shares and selling shares and raising funds and raising funds and raising funds. Now, we want to make sure that the same exact thing that happened previously is not going to happen again. So what are some telltale signs that this is going to happen? And if you watch my previous videos on Laes when it was trading like $7, even $6, I was coming out and saying, this stock sucks, don't go near it, right? Well, at the time I was right. And remember, this is a trading channel, okay? So have that in your mind, have that kind of solidified in your head before you come out and say, oh, you don't even know what the company does, you don't even know their earnings, you don't even This is a trading channel, okay? Trading is based off of supply and demand, all right? We talked about the supply, billion-dollar company, very cool. Now, is this company going to add to the supply? Are they going to go ahead and dilute more shares? Are they going to add to the supply, right? Because when we go over here and we take a look, the company right now has a free float of 139 million shares. So if they go ahead and add to these shares and the demand stays the same, now we have an influx of supply coming in with the same demand, prices are going to go down, just like we saw over here, right? History repeats itself again. So the reason why previously I was saying that this company is not a good company and that they are going to dilute, and why I was kind of the canary in the coal mine where I was saying, hey, they're going to dilute, which they did, was because they didn't have enough cash, right? The number one telltale sign that a company is actually going to rug pull you and they're going to dilute is the fact that, hey, they're financially distressed and they have no choice but to go ahead and dilute shares, okay, and add to the supply. So let's take a look at the company's numbers. The numbers I'm sharing with you guys are based off of their most recent SEC filings, so do keep that in mind, right? So right now, the company actually has 217 months of cash left on hand. 217 months of cash. So they have a lot of money. They don't need to dilute. I mean, this is very good. Okay, so we're gonna go over here, put this as good. Catalyst, we're gonna put it as pretty good. It's good at catalyst. It's not amazing. It's pretty good catalyst. Volatility, we're gonna put it as good as well. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is the odds of dilution. You see, historically, there's the thing, right? Historically, they've been very dilutive, but right now their oversupply is medium, and they don't need the cash to go ahead and dilute. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna put their odds of dilution as okay. Just because historically they've been very predatory, if you ask me personally, right? Now let's talk about institutional ownership. Their institutional ownership right now is sitting at approximately 3.7%. Very cool, very cool. 3.7%. Very bad. Okay, not good at all. Now let's see what the shorts have been doing, right? Let's pull up Ortex real quick. Okay, we already have Ortex downloaded over here or uploaded over here. Let's go LAES. Let's see what the shorts have been doing when it comes to this ticker. So the short interest the past days down 5%. It's sitting on approximately 18% right now. The past 7 days, it's down 18%. That's very good. It's down 18% the past 7 days. Right now, it's sitting at 18.77. If you look over here, live short interest of free float, 18.77. So, now this 18.77, I'll probably give it honestly closer to 50%. Why? Because you need to account for naked shorts, you need to account for dark pool volume, all these different things that actually go into play when it comes to understanding short interest, right? So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna put a short interest at good, okay, because it's dropping, right? The fact that it's dropping is also a very good sign because it means that people are closing out their positions because they believe that the stock is going to go up, okay? So do remember that. Short interest going down is actually a good thing. Short interest going up is not a good thing at all, okay? Do remember that. Now, with that said, overall, guys, let's now move to the charts of this ticker. Jesus. I think overall, next week we're headed into a very, very big week in the markets. Very, very big week. We have a bunch of Jerome Powell meetings, FOMC meetings, some very large market earnings, right? Stock market earnings like Amazon, I believe Google, Meta. Let me see over here. My man Sean today posted something over here. Let's take a look. Right, so we got Apple earnings, we got Microsoft, we got Meta, we got Amazon. I mean, next week is a huge freaking week for the markets, right? So it's massive. I mean, it's really, really big. So where the markets are gonna go is gonna play a role as to where LAES goes. The top I see it going would be this $8 level. I don't see it getting above this $8.60 level, unfortunately, and that would be without news. Right now, here's the thing about LAES, right? Is that they are a freaking pressing machine. When it comes to coming out with news, they just don't freaking stop, right? I mean, once again, right, these blue things that you see over here, these are literally all news, update. So, we're looking forward to some big news from the company, right, in order to be able to break above this level over here at approximately the, peaks of, let's just say 870-ish, right, to go ahead and test potentially $10 to $11, this peak of $11. But without news, I don't see it really getting up there. I don't see it getting past 860-ish without news. With the markets pushing it, yeah, maybe. Okay. I could see it getting there. I could honestly see it, getting in the 770 range to $8-ish range. I could see that happening. But without LAES news, specific LAES news, it's really not going to happen, right? Now, we did take some LAES trades in our community over the past couple of days. They've been very profitable. Guys, if you guys want to trade alongside us every single day, get access to our day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts, everything like that, check out our community. Our community is right now on a 50% sale for the next 10 members that join. You heard that right. And this is what it looks like, okay? So we have day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts. And one of the things that makes our community so special is that not only do we give you the entry, we also tell you, so we give you the ticker, we give it an entry, we give it an exit, we give it a stop loss and everything like that. We also tell you how many shares to go ahead and buy, right? We also tell you how many shares to go ahead and buy. So we tell you the shares in your portfolio. So we say 200 shares in a 10K account. That means let's say you have a 50K account, you multiply by 5. Let's say you have a 30K account, you multiply by 3. Let's say you have a 5K account, you divide by 2, right? Very simple and easy. And, we've been absolutely crushing it day in, day out. That's why we have over 400 members coming back month after month. And, previously we used to do a 7-day free trial. Let me go over here, right? So previously we used to do the 7-day free trial thing. And, Wilson says, "Hi Sam, thank you for all work on the community. My 7 days trial finished. It was great. I think you have a membership right this week. He brought in 7K in 7 days. Okay. Now let's jump to present day. We no longer do a 7-day free trial. You know what we do now? Now we do a 2 weeks free trial. Okay. Now we do a 2 weeks free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. My mom brought in 35,000 plus 18,000. Overall, over $50,000 over here. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. 37%. Thank you, Big Beast, for the alerts. Bang. Got and paid us. Thanks for the great Friday and all the help on Thursday. Wonderful. Look at this. 306 average return. Total profit 1,600. Wonderful, man. Wonderful, wonderful. We've been crushing it, man. We've been absolutely crushing it. And, thank you, Bullpick. Bullpick is one of the mentors alongside myself. So the community will actually give you access to a wide variety of mentors, traders who've been trading for freaking, decades plus. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, they are better traders than I am. They truly are. Why are they better traders than I am? They're better traders than I am because they've literally traded longer than I've been alive. Okay, so it's easy for me to be humble, right? Literally today, Stock Noob says started at 4K this month plus 300 for today, and the day just started at Sam. So he started with 4K. His account's at 5,700. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. This is the stuff that you want to see. Started with a small account today to test out the some day swing alerts. I'm grateful, Sam, that I bull pick for the recent wins. Thank you so much. I'm definitely sticking around. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, you guys can pause it and read this great signal on SOUX. We crushed it on that one. SNEX, baby. I missed some profits in Sun but green is great. Amazing, amazing. Fred, this is yesterday, I believe. No, it's Wednesday. He says, hey, folks, my second trade with the team, 1,300 in less than an hour. Thanks. Amazing. Thank you, all the mentors here. $1,500. And he brought in $46,000 off of our YYAI alert. Granny Slayer, this is, when is this? This is still Wednesday. He says, a couple of years ago, I was down in the trenches, absolutely beyond fucked, made every single mistake you can name and wouldn't learn from it, lost way more than I could afford and was so close to giving up. Decided to give it one last chance and find a mentor. Now I'm almost back to the green with the help of Sam and everyone else. Words can't describe, but Sam, you helped me out more than you could know. Thank you so much, and all the other shot callers. The Robinhood account is, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, man. All love. The Robinhood account is my own doing. Really don't know what the fuck I was doing. The Moomoo account is the Moomoo account I started when joining this server. Truly is a lifesaver. So this was himself, and then this is him trading with us, 69% of the past year. So wonderful, wonderful stuff, my man. This is not Tuesday. He says, C Live says, thanks Assam and everyone in the community. I reached my first weekly milestone and more to come for sure. $1,000 last week. Amazing, man. Amazing, amazing. Michael says, when is this? This is Tuesday again, October 21st. He says, thank you, Sam, for the best Discord in the world. This Beyond. We called Beyond at 80 cents, guys. Can you believe that? We called Beyond at 80 freaking cents. Thank you, Bullpick and Sam, for the education alerts. Whoop. Samsung alerts are so money. Appreciate you. Amazing, man. Amazing. I mean, God bless. I mean, I literally have to tell people to take money out of their portfolio. Do you understand? I mean, when's the last time you saw your mentor tell you take money out of your portfolio? Probably never, because they don't make you any money. Maybe pause it on this. This is Lulu on Wednesday, not the week before. About a week ago, she says, started trading 6 months ago, lost over 20K. Then came on Sam's YouTube. I cannot express how grateful I am. I would have given up. And now she says, I cannot believe what 360 is. I think she means 180, but respectable. Thank you, thank you. We've been crushing it, man. We've been crushing it. Anyways, listen, give it a shot. Yanap, 135%. My man Long Bong says, I've been trading for a while. When is this? This is October 13th, so about 10 days ago. I've been trading for a while, but with Lil Nard starting to make bigger plays after joining this group, I might keep my membership after my free trial ends. He brought $12,000 in a week. You know I have to call him out, right? I'm like, bro, man's up 12K talking about I might. Anyways, you guys can read the rest by yourself. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. Happy Wednesday trading. I look forward to meeting you guys in Top Trade Academy. Once again, next 10 members, 50% discount. Why next 10 members, 50% discount? Because we want to reward the action takers, not the procrastinators. Not the guy that's like, oh, I need to go talk to my wife so my wife can ask her boyfriend if I can join the free trial. It's a free trial. And let's say you're paying for it. Let's say you join and you want to pay. Compare how much the monthly cost is versus how much red you have experienced in your portfolio. And measure it to go, well, is this worth it or is this worth it? Anyways, 50% discount next time members, 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Happy Wednesday trading. And remember, my friends, don't give up, don't quit. Why? Because 90% of traders are not unprofitable. 90% of traders just quit before they become profitable. I believe in you, believe in yourself. Your boy Sam.